My name is David Duke. I'm the founder of Street Soccer Scotland, and we're a social enterprise which is based across the whole of Scotland. We use football to create positive change in the lives of socially disadvantaged adults and young people. We engage with people who are experiencing homelessness or coming through kind of mental health challenges or maybe battling addiction. And we use football to kind of bring people together initially. You know, often when people are isolated and cut off, normally through homelessness or mental health, it's they kind of struggle to make connection, you know, and we find football is a great connecting tool where people can come along, have fun, make new friends, but also get the support that they need to kind of take on some of the challenges. And we do that through our kind of staff network, through delivering a range of kind of drop-in sessions across Scotland, and we combine that with some personal development, one-to-one support and volunteering. About 15 years ago I became homeless after the death of my father. I didn't have the tools or the network to kind of support me at that time, and just went on a kind of downward spiral. And through football I managed to turn that around, and then through my kind of life experience, work experience and education that I gained from there, I was able to use that to create this new organisation which would then help other people come through, overcome challenges that I was facing, you know, and and that's kind of how it started. We're driven by success off the pitch, so obviously we're a football themed organisation, but actually our success is measured on kind of people, first of all, kind of emotionally, you know, becoming happier, becoming more, that feeling of self-worth and a wee bit of belief and confidence in themselves. And then when we see people progress onto jobs and into education, rebuilding relationships with family, you know, getting houses and getting that security and that purpose that people need, that's what drives us, you know. But we're very much a kind of player-first organisation, you know. So if you look at something like homelessness, you know, there's a real stigma attached to homelessness, and the whole public perception of homelessness is around. Often people see it as, like the general public can see, if someone's there, but almost as if they're there by choice. But actually, people are often there by chance, not choice, and it's they've maybe not had that support network, or they've maybe not had the best start in life, which meant when crises came, they've not been able to deal with it, and then they've maybe come into a system which is broken, you know, a system that doesn't really support people when they need it. How myself and street soccer can influence people, we are very much, we see people as people, you know, and I think stigma is very prevalent in society today around whether it be homelessness or poverty or mental health, you know, and I think we have the power to kind of change people's perception, you know, by saying, look, the homelessness shouldn't be a kind of a lifelong situation. It's something that people can move out of, you know, and I really hate some of the terminology around homelessness, like the homeless or help the homeless, you know. When you put a "the" in front of homeless, it's like categorising someone to say it's like us and them, you know, and I'm a big believer that we just see people as people, you know, and if we're going to solve homelessness and prevent homelessness, we need to make sure that when we're working with people, we're making sure that in their life we can provide security, which is the roof over somebody's head, relationships, which can either stop homelessness before it starts because you've got that support network around you, or really relationships that someone can develop to kind of move out of homelessness, that strong networks where they can build trust and love and all that kind of stuff. And then the third tier in that is purpose, you know, making sure that everyone that we work with has a purpose. Because if you can imagine waking up tomorrow with no purpose or no relationships, everything just falls down. So where I'm influencing, and I can see it happening now in terms of the language that other organisations are speaking to, is that we must focus on relationships and purpose. When we ask our players, what does better look like? You know, what does moving on look like? It's often the simple things like love and relationships and being part of something and self-worth, you know. So my vision, my hope for our players is to find that. Our reward is every day when you see wee Joe or Sarah or some of the players kind of being able to kind of look myself in the mirror or have the confidence to go and apply for a job, or do you know what I mean, make new friends and all that kind of stuff. That's the award every day.